Okay, and we're live. Let me just get my tweet out real quick. Oh, come on, Twitter. There we go. Alright, gotta make sure the link is working. Okay. So it looks like it's working. Oh. I don't know if the chat's gonna work or not, but I've got my phone pulled up. Alright, so this is Code Realize, and it is not a action-packed game or anything. It is just basically like a storytelling, but there are options, and depending on the options depends on what happens in the end. So we're just gonna get right into this. There are two stories, but this is like an after story thing, so you've got to get through this first. And there's my husband. Hello. Hi. I am streaming right now. Yeah. I love you. Bye-bye. Love you. I usually skip the intros and stuff, but hey babe. Hey Drakir, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Can you turn it down? Okay. Sorry guys. Sorry. Is that better? Okay. So, yeah, I did try to play this game before a while back. But I never finished it. And I didn't get that far. So, here we are. About time. We have missed that smiling face on camera. Whispers much better than the other guy, am I right? Oh my gosh. I think my husband has a very handsome smile. But thank you, it is nice to be back. So I was saying, this is not really like an action-packed game or anything. There are some like scenes. This is more like a storytelling and options. You do have options along the way in the story, and that can impact how the story ends. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna name her Rena because that's who I am. Everything about her is better than me. That's not true. That is not true. That's wives for you. Alright. So here we got Rena. Are you sure you want to use this name? Yes. And they deny it forever too. Because not everything you guys say is true. Oh, I have to click continue. I thought it was just gonna play out. Let me give her the most girly voice ever. Who am I? What am I? Where did I come from? Where am I going? Loved by no one? Needed by no one? If my existence holds no meaning, then why am I here? Oh, it's this girl's dad. I gotta give him like a deep voice. Are you calling me a liar? I would never call you a liar. Sort of. So what exactly is this? This is basically like, I would say RPG, but a lot of RPGs have like action and fighting scenes, but I won't be fighting. This is basically just a storytelling game, and you play as the main character, and you have options along the way to what your character does or how your character reacts to certain things. And depending on how you react to things, depends on whether you could get a good end or a bad ending. Well, it don't sound like you're calling me a truther. Use a British professor for the father. Okay. Rena, my beloved daughter. I can hear my father's voice. History has already started to shift. He has a gentle, peaceful voice. When you awaken, humanity will have to take its first steps down a blessed path that ultimately leads to the truth. You will lead the people from God's cradle to the expansive world of knowledge. Rena, it all begins with you. I love you so much, my dear daughter. His hand touches my hair. His hands, big, strong hands. His touch is so comforting. But because I love you, I must keep you from you. Oh, I must keep love from you. I will be alone. You will be alone forever. You must never know love. This is Okay. I'm not reading that out loud. You must live in isolation. The more you learn of love, the more you will be made to suffer. Because you are a monster. Okay, guys, I guess I'm just like this abomination or something. 6 years later. 1853 is when this takes place. Slow your roll, Tate. Tate's PG over here too. Exactly, Drakir. Gosh.
London Bridge is falling down.
I don't know who's saying this, or if this is just wordplay, or it's like a narrator thing. I'm just gonna read it in normal. Everything is normal, so annoyingly normal. There's no sign that anyone will appear. They're really making me wait, so it is somebody talking. I just don't know. I think it's a guy. At this rate. He's singing, London Bridge is falling down. Listen to that. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I'm going to turn it up a little bit more. Would you kindly shut up? The man takes the binoculars from his eyes to glare at the man slumped beside him. You're speaking in Japanese, but... Okay. Ah, come on! I'm just trying to pass the time. Can a man even hum to himself? Listen, we need to stay on our toes. We're about to pull off the heist of the century. You can't expect me to stay on my toes for 5 days straight. The stupid charger keeps falling out, guys. Sorry. These men had been lying here in hiding on this bare plain for 5 days already. I miss London. The food, the drink, the women. Stop complaining. I didn't think we'd be waiting here for so long either. Okay, so I can just... Don't you think it's weird? Don't you think it would be faster if we went out and stole it ourselves instead of trying to snatch it during transport? If that was possible, we'd have done that already. All we know is that it's in this area, so all we can do is go after them. And they're sure taking their sweet time. That's all I'm saying. Dude, if I were out on the plains for 5 days, I'd miss the toilets more than wine you. Yeah, but you gotta think, this is in 1853. They didn't have toilets. They'll come around eventually. Listen, a thief has to have, a plan and the patience to pull it off. You've been saying that over and over for the past 5 days. While sitting, he takes a small device from his pocket and holds it up. He looks at it doubtfully. This isn't going to blow up like last time, is it? Yes, they did. Just no plumbing in a lot of areas. They had what, like outhouses in 1853? What? No way! I'm the world's greatest engineer. It's going to work fine, I guarantee it. Yeah, well, your guarantee isn't worth... Hang on. A group of soldiers appears in the binoculars view. They're here. Seriously? The first man nods and continues to study the situation. 4 military automobiles, 1 escort transport, about 20 soldiers in total. And just their luck, one of the vehicles is carrying hunting dogs. A man who appears to be the commander is in the lead automobile, and from the way he looks around, he won't be an easy target. It's a huge unit. It could be trouble, but the report was wrong. They aren't Twilight from their uniforms. Royal Family Guards? What are they doing here? What's this? They're not what you were expecting? Maybe we should change the plan. I looked it up. Mass production for water closets picked up in the 1880s. Ah. Thanks, Drakir. Drakir's like our little researcher about stuff, I guess. No, this actually works out better for us. Stick with the plan. Meet me at the rendezvous point. Are you serious? What happened to a plan and the patience to pull it off and all that stuff? That's not the full saying. And when those don't work, a thief has to be daring. He tosses the binoculars aside and prepares to leave. Alright, don't you go dying on me. I still need your help with a number of things. Who do you think you're talking to? It'll take more than this to kill me. With that, the man runs out into the darkness. It has taken forever to piece together the clues leading to this moment. ADD and OCD, a terrible combination until you need to research, and even worse when you do a report after said research. Oh man, that's gotta suck. I'm sorry, dude. He'll reach his target. No, he will reach his target. Emphasis on the will, sorry. The moon is hidden behind some clouds. That's not good. The darkness makes it easy to run, but hard to track. I'm not even gonna give this guy a voice because he's not important. Captain Leonhardt, we have surrounded the mansion. This guy's important. Oh, I only have so many voices I can do, guys. Excellent! Anyone attempting to leave this building is to be captured. Yes, sir. The captain returns the soldiers' parting salute, then turns to the abandoned-looking building that stands before him. Snooty Frenchman for the next guy. Through a meticulous search, he finally located his mansion hidden in the forest. Oops. What did I do? Okay. Well, I know what circle does now. The initial reports have so far been correct. So this is where the monster has made its den. He is not eager to complete this mission. A search and capture operation such as this does not normally fall under his purview. Rempart Leonhardt, knight and captain of the Royal Guard, furrows his brow. The men under his command are the Royal Guard, protectors of Queen Alexandria Victoria, supreme ruler of Britain. Snooty Frenchman. I got it. I'm gonna do that. Their current mission is to protect Queen Victoria as she travels to Wales for an inspection tour. However, he received a message through his Aether communication device. The communique come from Finis, the British military's technical advisor, who holds authority in governmental research projects. Capture the monster that hides within a mansion in Wales and may already be dead. If so, quickly dispose of the body. However, if there is a chance that it still lives, it must be captured at all costs. Shortly after this message was sent, a device was delivered that could supposedly detect the monster along with instructions. This mission is probably of little importance to Finis. If it had been, Finis would have sent one of his pawns from his special task force, Twilight, to carry it out instead. There's just so little information. What is this monster? These creatures, how did I do his voice? Causes flesh to melt and fall away. Is this meant to be taken literally? Perhaps it is some figure of speech. Leonhardt asked for clarification multiple times, but Finis never responded. There is no use in brooding over it. Should I do Snooty Frenchman for this guy? Yes. Okay. Oui. Oh, Captain, we are prepared to enter. I think that was a terrible... I cannot do a French accent. Oh God, he's still talking. Okay. But the cap... That was Italian. Oui. But Captain, we're only going to be facing a single target, aren't we? Capitan. Okay. Do we really need all this security? Idiot! We have no idea what we are facing. Only that it's a monster. As the swords of Her Majesty, we cannot risk failure. We will take any and all necessary precautions and avoid any possible missteps. That is how a knight prepares for battle. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. When he sees that his troops are prepared, Leonhardt gives a small nod. All men remain at full alertness. Squad 1 leaders, the way inside, followed by squads 2 and 3. The doors are quickly kicked down, and soldiers and dogs rush into the dimly lit interior of the mansion. All clear over here. This room is clear, too. Leonhardt follows his men inside. The soldiers quickly spread out, and soon they have taken over the mansion. So far, no monster has been found. How long has this building stood empty? The walls are rotting in the humidity, and shafts of moonlight are filled with dust. The dogs, as if sensing an unseen danger, have not stopped growling the entire time. As Leonhardt steps forward, the small device meant to detect the target emits a sharp sound. The captain gathers a few of his soldiers and follows the device, which squeals as he stands in front of a particular door. It's here. He switches the device off and slips it into his pocket, then motions to the gun-wielding troops, who take positions nearby. He prepares himself to face the monster that awaits them on the other side, then gives the signal to break down the door. The soldiers smash through and rush inside. A skylight lets some light in, but the moon has ducked behind another cloud. However, he can sense tension in the room. A strange atmosphere fills the air. The room is packed with dolls. In this dim light, the sheer number of them is unsettling rather than cute. The shadow of a person can be seen sitting in a chair in the center of the room. The shadow doesn't move, even when the soldiers surround it, guns drawn. Either this person is very brave, or as the message suggested, is it dead? One of the soldiers approaches the chair. The shadow slowly raises its head. Dolls are always creepy in the dark. Number does not matter. Yeah, that's what Taylor thinks too. At that moment, the clouds part, letting light into the room. Long, glossy hair, melancholy eyes slowly opening. Her flawless skin and symmetrical face more than resemble a doll's. Yes, Zohan is on. That's cool. Her clothing is strange. seeming more like decoration than fashion. Everything about her seems oddly mystical. The girl blinks once, slowly. Her blank eyes take in her surroundings. At this simple action, Leonhardt hears himself and the others gasp involuntarily. This beautiful girl, lit from above by the soft moonlight like an ethereal creature. She must be a monster? I hear voices. The voices of many people. None of them are my father. Why do they wake me? I wanted to stay in my slumber forever. I wanted to stay with my dreams forever. Her belt says 666. That's never good. Does it? I didn't even notice. This is the monster. Monster? Yes, I am a monster. Captain, is this girl what we were sent here to capture? Yes, it's hard to believe that this seems to be the case. Oh god, this is the French guy. I was expecting something more monstrous than... But she's just a girl. Idiot! Don't let your guard down. Hey, what are you doing? Calm down, calm down. I used to be a corrections officer. They teach you to notice everything. I know that sound. A dog's growl. Like how the captain's mustache moves with his mouth. I miss so much. I've heard it before. Dogs were chasing me. They were growling and barking, trying to bite me, trying to eat me, to kill me. They were so much faster than me. The dogs. A large dog barks loudly and leaps on me. Stop! I protest weakly in a scratchy voice, but the dog has me pinned in my chair. Its teeth tear through my clothing and pierce the skin of my shoulder. This is a long game. Yes, it is. I can feel my blood flow from the wound. And the next moment, the dog yelps and jumps back. Hey, what's wrong? As he speaks, something happens. The dog's mouth begins to melt. Like mud. It begins to drip and fall away. The dog's head and neck begins to crumble, and the oozing mass of flesh fizzles. The dog drops to the ground. It writhes in agony for a short time, then stops moving. What in God's name? Why? Because it touched my skin? Because of a tiny drop of my blood? Just looking at the misshapen corpse makes me feel awful. It died because of me. Gross, I know. The men around me tear their gaze free from the mess and back away, still surrounding me. Watch out! It really is a monster! Don't move! Move and I'll shoot! Fear and confusion, doubt and anxiety. It's just as before. It's very scary, but somewhat familiar. Surround her, but keep your distance. She can kill you with a touch. Compose yourselves! Men, never point your weapon at a lady. One of the soldiers cries out. But Captain, we have to do something to protect ourselves. You have to realize that. Of course I understand. I saw what happened here with my own eyes. I doubt I'll forget it anytime soon. But calm down. Look, she doesn't look like she'll try to resist. I remain seated in my chair, but I look up to meet the speaker's eyes. Even with this incident with the hound, she tries to stop it, but it was over too quickly. She didn't intend for it to happen. Yes, but... The leader approaches me and gently kneels down, putting his face at my level. Little Miss Monster, I would first like to apologize for the rudeness of during our sudden visit. Would you please come with us? His gentle but firm tone leaves no room for argument. After a brief pause, I nod. I stand without another word and leave my room behind. I have no reason to resist. How many years have I been staying here? The people are so tense. I see fear in their eyes. They see me as something foreign. I wonder if these people will kill me. If that is why they have come here, so be it. I had reservations, but I'm not scared. That poor dog. It shouldn't have been that way. The dog should have killed me. Horseless carriages cut their way through the quiet of the night to meet us. They tie my hands and load me into one. I stare up through the window at the sky. I have no interest in where they are taking me or what will happen to me there. If I'm going to be killed, I'll feel oddly relieved to think this. But I have only one regret. Just one. I wish that I had... in the word... Shut up! It all happened so suddenly. A crash and flash cut through the night. I mean, ooh, look at the stars. The car ahead of us flips over and rolls over on the road. The carriage we are in screeches to a halt before we hit the overturned car ahead. The car behind us tries to swerve but tips over, crashing into us from behind. The stricken vehicle blocks us in. What is it? Are we under attack? The road exploded! I can't see anyone outside! Everyone riding with us draws their guns and exits the car. Whoever you are, know that you have just attacked the finest soldiers in Britain. What voice to have her? Oh, I know exactly who you are. A voice rings out in the night. Where is he? Where's that voice coming from? Over there, on top of the ruins. I turn to see where the soldier is pointing. There is someone standing there. I see a figure silhouetted by the moon. A thin body wrapped in formal attire with a top hat perched on his head. A walking stick is in his hand. He looks as if he is about to attend a masquerade ball. But why? Strangely, nothing about this scene strikes me as out of place. Fantastic work, gentlemen. His cloak flutters in the wind as he stares down at us. Her Majesty must be proud that her honored royal guards have come all this way to carry out a kidnapping. How dare you impugn our name? Who are you? The name is Arsène Lupin. No need to be shocked. Sirs, I am merely your average dashing gentleman thief. Lupin. As the man standing above us shouts his name, I feel it carving into my heart. A thief? You low-life scum! What do you want from us? Wait a tick. I've heard of this man. Some sort of burglar who works in Paris. Oh, I'm impressed. You're quite right. My presence here is quite an honor. You lucky gentlemen will witness my handiwork with your own eyes. What's more, the man calling himself Lupin looks at me. I feel his piercing gaze through his mask. Mademoiselle, can you hear me? I stare up at him silently. I do have a confession. Confession to make. My purpose for being out here on this night is you, dear lady. I have come to take you away. Take me away? No! Don't fret, mademoiselle. I am here to rescue you from the hands of these dogs, and with great style. Watch. You impudent cur! For a lowly robber to stand before the prestigious British royal guard is inexcusable. All of you capture this man! Yes, sir! Everyone prepare to fire! Right! Take aim! Wait! No! Fire! I'm not doing that scream. The shadow dances jerkily as the soldiers open fire. Many of them must have hit. The shadow collapses to the ground. I'm holding my breath. Idiot! I said to capture him! Why would you give the order to fire? If he is who he said he is, then the one and only Arsène Lupin can never be captured, not even by the entire Paris police force. He had to be brought down, and quickly, or else he would have stolen the monster. That man, Lupin, did he really die just now? You cads! You've gone and done it now. You've ended my brilliant life cut short. Too soon. He sits up, howling with laughter. What is happening here? How is he even alive after being shot so many times? Captain, look out! Before the soldier can say more, Lupin's body erupts into a bright light, blinding me with its glare. At the same time, a series of explosions rocks the ground. The carriages around us are in disarray. What's going on? What kind of trick is this? Another attack? He must have an accomplice hiding somewhere. Calm down. He likely planted these bombs before we got here. Don't allow him to fool you. The thief is acting alone. The captain's clear voice and reason have no effect on the men. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the Zohan. It's fine, babe. The smoke from the explosion does not clear, but continues to thicken around us. Soon it is difficult to see. Where is he? Where did he go? The soldiers shout in confusion. Suddenly, a shadow appears before me. I almost cry out, but the man raises a finger to his lips. Did I startle you? My apologies. Fear not, I'm not a ghost. That was just a trick. He grins and holds out his hand. Take my hand, mademoiselle. Mademoiselle. Shall we make our great escape into the night? No. Don't touch me, please. You'll die from the poison. I'm aware of it. But that only comes from skin contact. Doesn't it? And your gloves block the poison, do they not? I like how the chat works for you, but basically says F you to me. Yeah, I know, right? Yes, but Well then. He suddenly pulls me by the arm. I will be alright. Trust me. He pulls me to him with a compelling strength that his slender frame bellied. For a moment, For a moment, I fear he will melt, and I stare at him in terror. Now it's more than a word. Stop! See, there's the number right there. But you see, I am unharmed. Yes. He looks back at me with an excited smile, a smile that seems totally unfitting for the current situation. Relax, my lady. A beautiful face like yours is wasted without a smile to go with it. Now, leave this all to me. There's nothing to be afraid of. The great Arsène Lupin always gets what he wants without fail. Okay. As he talks, he pulls me straight beside him and looks about as happily. Time for the final touch. The what? I have no idea what he's talking about. What are you doing? That scoundrel escaped the south. All of you, grab your guns and go after him. Move! Move!
ってな。
See what I did there? Amazingly, Lupin's voice sounded exactly like that of the captain, Leonhardt.
大将殿、南だ。全員南へ
Yes,
走れ。
Captain! You heard him, men! South, go, go!
何をバカな。騙されるな。
You fools!
さすがルパンだ。
That was a trick! Get back here! The real captain shouts out through the
何を
smoke.
言っている。貴様こそルパンだろ。
Liar! How dare you impersonate me! I'm the real captain. Men, don't be fooled. That was Lupin talking just now.
隊長殿が2人。
I'm hearing double to Captain
こ
Leonhardt.
の視界じゃ判断がつかない。
We can't tell who's who in the smoke. Everyone, just surround the monster. By the time the soldiers began to gather around us, Lupin had picked me up and run out. I looked back at the smoke still rising behind us as we rushed through the moonlit grass. The only thing I feel now is Lupin's arms holding me. I don't know how far we ran. Before I knew it, we were on a track in the forest.
よし。ここまで
All
来れば大
right,
丈夫だろ
we should be safe now.
う。なんだ。気になるか。大丈夫だよ。
Are you worried?
偽の
Don't be. I left some fake footprints behind. They're probably completely lost right now.
よし。今回も
Another caper completed. Haha, I truly am a genius.
天才だよな。
Lupin stretches and looks up at the night sky. I follow his gaze. How long has it been since I stared at the stars? Not just through the window in my room, but in the fresh air. The wind brushes against my cheek. Even though I've seen this so many times to be bored with it, now it feels beautiful. Lupin appears to be shaking as he focuses on the sky. What's the matter? Lupin?
いや、傑作だったな。連中の顔見たかよ。
Mon Dieu! Did you see their faces? Royal Guard, pff, they are nothing compared to me. That captain was all, you fools, he's tricking you. They were completely baffled. Don't you?
どうした？なんか
What's the matter? Are you hurt?
まさか
No.
逃げる時にどっか痛めたか？
Did something hit you as we were escaping? Where are you hurt? Don't you have?
隠す必要はないか。
You don't have to hide it from me. I shake my head. It's not pain, it's sadness. I was ready for death, but here I am. I can't touch anyone. I'm a monster who hurts anyone around me. My life serves no use to anyone.
なんだ。怪我はねえのか。
Oh, so you're not hurt?
いいけど。
Good, good.
じ
Then,
ゃあ
what is it?
教えてくれ。何
Tell
が
me.
欲しい？
What has you so despondent? Who are you?
あ、
Oh, pardon me. I do suppose I haven't formally introduced myself. Lupin bows as if on
改めて
stage.
名乗らせてもらいましょう。
Allow me to present myself, Arsène Lupin.
お嬢さん。
For reasons I cannot disclose, mademoiselle, I have come to steal your heart. My heart?
そう。言葉通りにアート。
Yes, literally. But I won't take it for free.
美しいご令嬢を悲しませるのは
It's not my style to leave a beautiful young woman disappointed. In exchange for your heart, I will grant you one wish. A wish?
そうです。
Indeed, mademoiselle.
お嬢さん。
This humble thief promises you in all sincerity that he will grant you a single wish. A wish. My heart responds to his words. I have realized what I most desire. A wish tucked deep within my heart that I forbade myself to ever think of. It bubbles up into my mind. I have never touched another person. Not once in my entire life. I resigned myself to a life like that and came to terms with it long ago. As my father said, I would be alone forever. But I want to touch you. I want to feel you, your warmth. This just sounds so wrong now that I'm reading it out loud. The words tumble out before I can stop them. A touch? I see. So you... He stares at me, seemingly deep in thought. Is it impossible?
Yeah.
No. Lupin smiles confidently. He kneels down, takes my hand and smiles. Your wish is my command, mademoiselle. I, Arsène Lupin, do swear that I will grant you your desire. The moon shines brightly up above. Oh, how beautiful it is. How have I never seen it this way before? And look at that, it begins. Yeah, that was just the intro. Yeah. That was the intro to this game. Did I already let this play in the beginning of the game? I think I did. Okay, I'm gonna skip it because I'm pretty sure I let this play in the beginning of the game. Unless you guys want to watch it. So, what do you guys want me to do? Skip it or let it play? Can y'all hear me? Dear Lord, that's the intro. What the literal is just wrong with these people? That's too much. Yeah, that was the intro. That's how a lot of these games go. Chapter 1. London Steam. I have beaten full games and beaten them in less time. Oi. Okay. Seeing as how it's almost 11 o'clock and I have work in the morning and I've been playing for almost an hour, I'm going to leave Chapter 1 for tomorrow. So, I'm going to save and I'm going to head to bed. And we will continue this tomorrow. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this intro and got a little look. At least we have your soothing voice to keep it interesting, though. I know, I'm so talented. I'm kidding. But no, I hope you guys enjoyed it, though. Good night, Rainy. Later, Tater. Good night. Alright, So, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great night. And don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Alright, good night. I forgot to hit the end thing. Okay.